Right, this is turn 42, the most important turn, obviously. I'm just going to start putting the camera here, I think, so we have a better view of the village from the start, because the right flank has kind of died down a bit, and the left flank has kind of died down a little bit. So we're mostly focusing on what's going on inside the village. We're going to be seeing, the big thing to watch out for is this panther going to kill that Sherman there, and is this panther going to get itself into position and kill that Sherman there. That looks a little bit funny. No, that's just the shadow doing its weird shadowy thing. I was going to see if that mortar can start dropping some mortar rounds down here. And of course we've got the usual kind of, I say usual, we're pushing into the village, and you know, we'll see what happens. Not a lot. We're not causing a lot of casualties, but a lot of the Tommies seem to be running away fairly regularly, so that'll do. Of course, I'd rather they were dead, but if they go away, that's also good. So we're just going to press go, and we're going to see what we get. So plenty of fire going out. Jen's moving some troops in, and they're getting a bit of enfilade from the cut off. Boom! The Panther just put a hole in that Sherman. We'll take that. And those guys are legging it out of that building there. Got a 2-inch mortar on these guys over here, but we saw a spotting round for that last turn, so we should have moved them, but we didn't. And we're taking pot shots at that Panther now. That's excellent. Panther at that Sherman. I'm so used to being the Germans. So used to being the Allies, rather. And yes, we put a hole in that Sherman as well. Told you turn 42 was going to be a good turn. Woo! Not that it's anything to celebrate about. I'm just kind of talking to General about this, because we are chatting to each other over the TeamSpeak a little bit in between turns. That I still get excited when I'm killing an enemy tank, or I am now. It wasn't so impressive at the start, and that's kind of a throwback to playing as the Allies. It doesn't really matter that much if I kill Shermans, because there's thousands of the damn things. So yeah, that was a pretty decent turn. Casualties on the flank though, so yeah, just at the end. Oh, somebody got shot down here. We'll just whip through there. And Jen's moving troops around again. That's a Bren team. They might have been from here already, and they had to go the long way around. The old that sounded like a bounce. Don't like the sound of that. Yeah, that team there is putting some fire out. Might even be worth sending the recce guys down into ooh, yeah, forces down there as well. Yeah, this kind of, you know, slow burning firefight we got going on down here is still going on. Yeah, he just got domed. Night night. And let's have a look. So in the last turn, General was trying to put some fire down here with a Bren team. And clunk. They're obviously not too happy about being shot at. Can't imagine why. And when do these other guys turn up down here? Bingo. And who can see them is the other question. Ah, we can actually shoot up it. So actually, yeah, we can get some like kind of a few different fires going on down in this direction. That's going to really help once we get that MG team into position. That's really going to help us like unlock the defense down here. Yeah. He says, looking at a swarm of, well, we can only see a few, but potentially a swarm of Tommies coming out of the woods here to put fire down the river, which I hadn't actually considered, but we are going to have to now. Definitely going to need to make sure we're putting fire down here. And let's check. I'm saving the best bit till last. What happens over on this flank? Is it just... Yes, it is just these guys. Unfortunately, or due to me not moving them away, they eat a 2-inch mortar round. You think you're all safe inside your little cubby hole in the trees. Oh, okay, that was less dramatic than I thought it would be. What was that? Tree burst? Yeah. Trees, not as much of your friend as you might think. So, any more casualties there? We got somebody else got wounded. The squad leader. And ooh, actually. Yeah, the squad leader eats another one towards the end. Yeah, another tree burst, so bit of a shame, but there we go. And then we got the Kieme Wagons bringing the ammo up over here. Cool. Right, let's check what we get in the village. Oh, Jen actually moved that Sherman forward. Yeah. It might have been safe where it was. Let's watch the Sherman. So we've moved it forward to get a better angle. And from the looks of it, it's clocked the Panther. And the Panther's actually showing the underbelly there, which could be dangerous. I didn't consider that. Yeah, it's... yeah, that is a dead Sherman. Got a burst off, but if it was moving, so it's probably never going to hit anything. Then we're just machine gunning the crew. Yeah, a bit grim, but there we go. I'll have a look at that in a second. Apart from that, it looks like the Panther can't actually see anything. No, we haven't seen a kill from a Panther for a while, have we? We won't do when there's a bloody bush in front of us. Find a decent angle. Now there goes the Sherman. The upper front hull, isn't it? Straight in there. Ouch. So yeah, the driver's dead. One way or another. 3 crew get out, and then they get machine guns to boot. So yeah. And let's just give the village a general check. Who can see those guys? They can see them. Oh yeah, through the gap in the... Okay, yeah, from the gap in the wall there. Yeah, we might have to watch out for some enfilade fire from there. Panzerschreck going out there. Just checking the centre village now. We'll have a look at these guys in a minute. There goes the Sherman. Another Panzerschreck. That was a Sherman firing a shell. There's all these Tommies who suddenly found somewhere else they want to be. Yeah, that was about it for the centre village. Let's check these guys on the left then. What have we actually got? A Brentine. That one's got some riflemen, so probably an infantry section in there. Like a clown car, that little building. So we lost sight of them here, and then when we go across this gap again, we should pick them up with the 42 team. We should pick them up with the 42 team. Ah, yes, there we go. Down the back alleys here, so... Yep, they're getting 42'd. Oh, we actually killed the Tommy. Yeah, that should... that'll teach him. There you go, that's the squad leader there with the Sten gun. Yeah, cool. I say cool. It's not really, is it? The casualties there, and we'll gotta remember to reverse the hell out of that Panther. And let's have a look at the other one. Managed to come round. Get ourselves into position. We may need to turn the trees off for this. I missed the first shot. And somehow that Sherman has bounced the shot off the hull. I mean, it's a long way. And it's bounced. Just looking at the size of the target it's aiming at. You know, that's tiny. Not as tiny as the... Not as tiny as what the Panther's bloody firing at, though. Wow. It's missed the second time as well. Okay. Nailed it on the third though, straight in the front of the turret. Now let's have a look at that other bounce. Where was that? That was there. Oh no, it wasn't. Hit front turret. I don't even know where that was. No matter. Let's boom, brace the shell over there. Straight into the turret. Top of the turret like that. Yeah, there goes the tank commander. Imagine that's not a very healthy Sherman to be in. Right, so yeah, that's good. We've actually done some damage this turn. I'll just do another quick check to see if we've missed anything. Okay, so let's make our getaway with the Panthers. What about you guys? You guys can just come back a little bit. Now, these guys have a load of ammo, so what we'll do, I think, is we'll stash them in there. And then we'll move those guys back into the house in the next turn, just so that we have well, no, let's leave them there. They should be able to share ammo. Definitely that team, which has 400 rounds still, and those guys. They should definitely be able to share their ammo. How's our... Yeah, our mortar team is deploying. I think we can give up Panzers wrecking that house now. We're all moving up there. The flak wagon is bogged. We'll see if... Let's hope it gets out of there. We can always send this one up instead. The green one. If we need to. The numpty riding the Kieme wagon to get out. Right, yeah. Start moving this other squad up as well. Seems as though we're not getting massacred in there, he says. Making life worse for everybody, as usual. You see any of these buildings? No. Have we already checked that? Yes. Yep, stop fun yourselves. These guys are doing a pretty good job where they are. These guys are slowly moving up. Yeah, I think... Where's the rest of that? Oh yeah, they got strafed, didn't they? Yeah. Let's move the HQ up. To that corner. This platoon. Got a squad that's not doing anything, but we'll keep that as the reserve. Okay. Yeah, that should do. For now, at least. We'll see what we're getting the next turn.